Hey, welcome back. It's official, I'm addicted to chalk paint. Like I need help. It's just such an easy project to apply. You can socket all things crafty and painting and it turns out amazing. You don't have to do any priming or sanding. It dries so fast. You can like put a second coat on within a half an hour and it has no odor. What is not to love about chalk paint? Now, there's a difference between chalk paint and chalkboard paint. Chalk paint's called chalk paint for like its chalky finish type thing. So anyways, nothing is safe. My husband came home, he's like, not the coffee table. But I like it better. I'll show you. So here's the before. I am a little nervous. I've just taped it off and put a thing down, drop cloth down. I'm nervous because it actually is a nice coffee table and it is in good shape, but it's just so dark in here. We have the white fireplace, but that's the only thing white and everything else here is like a dark abyss. So I really want to paint the bottom white. My husband doesn't want me to. I'm nervous, but I'm gonna do it. I mean, it wasn't really that expensive of a coffee table. If I really screwed up, it's not like I'm wrecking a family heirloom or anything, but I'm feeling a tad nervous. So I'm using Annie Sloan Chalk Paint because it's easy. I don't have to prime, I don't have to sand. I have to do nothing but slap that crap on. So we'll see how it turns out. Here's with two really quick coats on. It's looking very stark. I'm having second thoughts, especially with all the beige I have in the room. It's like, kind of an eyesore. But so is the fireplace, so maybe together it'll be less of an eyesore. I don't know. I'm actually contemplating getting white, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out here. Lampshades. Maybe that'll help a little bit. I don't know. Or maybe I'll distress it so it looks less white. I may have made a bad decision. So after 3 coats, I'm not happy with it. It is so stark white compared to everything else, except the fireplace, which is too stark white to begin with, but I'm not doing anything with it. So now I'm like, what the heck do? I don't like it at all. My husband was right, but don't tell him I said that. So what I'm gonna do is try de-stressing it to add a little bit more of the cream in on it and have some of the dark come through and see if I like it better. So here is the after. I think it brightens the rooms. This was such a dark hole over here. We got these leather furniture because our kids are monsters and leather is just so easy to clean, especially with pets and everything else. But it was like a dark hole because this was all dark. Anyways, I really like it. And while I was doing it, you see how I scuffed a little bit off and then I rubbed some dark oil, just a little bit, not as much as I did on the buffet, just to sort of antique it a little bit. And I'm working on it and my husband's like, I've never seen someone work so hard to make something look so crappy before. Because not that it looks crappy, but really when you're using this type of paint and you're distressing it, you're making it look old and worn and pretty crappy. So yeah, the thing about the dark oil is obviously when you're doing it, you don't have to, but the dark oil, like the worse you paint, I don't know if you can see this, the worse you paint, the better it looks with the dark oil because it kind of picks up all those grooves and brush marks and little mistakes that you make. And I love it because if my kids bang it, it's just more character if they chip off some paint. And yeah, it's so beautiful. I'm super loving chalk paint. So if you haven't bought, not chalkboard paint, chalk paint. If you haven't chalk painted something yet, what the heck are you waiting for? You can do it in your living room. It has no smell. It's thick, it doesn't drip. It's a wonder product for anyone who loves crafting but sucks at crafting, like me. And that's your tip. I'll see you next time.